This episode is one I've been wanting to do for a very long time. When you have expectations of great fishing, the first place you think in the state of Florida, honestly now, is the Forgotten Coast. And there's no better town on the Forgotten Coast to really launch from than Port St. Joe. So, Jordan, you're recommending topwater this morning.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna rig up real quick. What do you think? I mean, the moon's setting right now. Looks like we got fairly slick conditions. It's perfect for topwater.
Yep, just enough wind for a little ripple, not dead slick. Moon's going down, so.
Do a little bit of trout fishing, maybe even go look for some redfish later.
Absolutely. Yeah, the big trout ought to be feeding right now with this moon.
It's beautiful here. I can't wait to get after it. I think I'm ready.
All right.
I think I'm ready. Let me hook this one up. I'll put the two rods down, and then you and I go out here and you can show me around your office.
My pleasure.
All right, my friend. Springtime fishing. When I called Jordan, I was like, man, I really want to do something different in this show. Haven't been up to the Forgotten Coast in years. So I want to do something different. What can we target? He goes, well, CA, you know, it's the full moon, but that full moon did not keep us from wanting to go. And I was surprised how resilient and how fertile this fishery truly was, even on a day like that. Full moon and wind, wow, just incredible.
Yeah, that color right there has been
pretty good.
Silver, yeah, has been really good lately.
Smoky shad works good everywhere. Oh yeah, I got one to eat that big bait. Look at it, looks like a dog bone in his mouth.
Yeah. Need the net on that one?
No. I'm just amazed by the appetite that these fish have. You know, we're talking about we're here before the moon, and we're late in the middle of the spawning prime time, and even some of the smaller fish will hit a bait that big. That's a big bait.
Yeah, that's a quarter of his body length.
Yeah, big bait.
A little better one.
Go. Throw in a little water.
Yeah.
Got a good one there. Got a much better one.
Ooh.
That's what you've been looking for. I'm gonna go blasting in your hole over there.
All right. I don't know if yeah, that's a little better one.
Yeah, that's a much better one.
Oh! And there she goes.
Well, as big as you are, now we know why you don't play football.
I did play. I actually played baseball.
Did you?
I played competitive in college.
Oh.
Over the years, you lose your skills.
Yeah.
That's a better one. Flounder?
I got a flounder,
Yep.
working that thing tight. That's the second time I got one of those. Go.
That's a better fish. That's a
better fish right there, Jordan.
Oh, Air Force trout there.
Been waiting on that one.
Yep. That was the most.
That one's sliding some drag. That's a lot healthier fish.
Yep. And that was the most subtle bite. That wasn't a hard thump or anything. There we go. That's a little better one. Ooh. Head shaker. Woo.
That is a good solid trout there. Even with big old baseball mitts, he's big.
That one ate it. Easy.
The plan that I had in mind when I called Jordan was I wanted to do something unique. I go, could we possibly go trout fishing for big spawning trout? Because I tried to do a show like that with Captain Brandon Branch in the Steenhatchee area, and it kind of turned out okay, but we caught so many redfish, it kind of made it not a trout show. So I really wanted to focus on that.
Oh, that's a better fish. That's a better one. Oh.
Pulling a little drag.
That one might go 18, 19. Oh, I can feel the line rubbing on her.
That's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. Yeah, get that between the boats there. That's a good one.
Inhaled it. Absolutely inhaled it.
Smoked it.
That's a better one. A little better one there.
When I make a decision that we're trout fishing, I typically want to throw nothing but big baits. Well, I was wrong. I must have made, oh man, probably 8 to 12 bait changes. And Jordan stayed with a Z-Man 4-inch paddle tail in Green Lantern, about the most basic color, one of the best-selling colors they have at Z-Man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, he wore my butt out. I mean, just wore me out. He caught at least twice as many fish as I did. Now, when I caught one, I usually caught one that mattered. It was a decent one, but I mean, I struggled because all the changes I made, and I was going through every little thing that I knew as a professional angler, every tempo change, profile change, stop, go, close to the bottom, work it fast, everything. Nothing worked. Only the stuff that Jordan threw worked. But if I would have just listened to the guide, like most of you should do, me inclusive, I would have done much better.
That might be a big trout.
I see what you're looking at. There's something chasing it. Oh!
Got him.
Got him.
Oh, is that a trout? Oh my God, is that
Now
a red?
look.
Nope, redfish.
Running like a red.
Hey, there's another one seen running that way?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till we clear you. I don't wanna hit you. Yeah, he didn't act like he was shy at all.
No.
He hammered that thing.
He beat the other one in front of him to eat it. God, did he swallow
Another one
it too?
that he totally ate it.
Yeah, God almighty.
Totally ate it. That's a good fish. Man, he got that thing. He choked it.
Absolutely.
He's a wide body for that length of a fish.
Yeah, I think he ate it.
Yeah, that bait's just small enough where
There we go.
I'm gonna get a quick shot of you holding that one up here. redfish, no?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a red. Is that full right there?
Yeah, I see red moss. I don't
Yeah,
see.
that's all the moss too.
You look like you're gonna be busy with that one a while.
Yeah, that's a good fish. Ooh, yeah. Angry.
That one you got in the right spot.
Angry. That fish has got some weight to him. Unless I got him foul hooked.
Run around. Not positive, but I think I see a tire again.
There's a good chance.
One of the interesting pieces that came out through the day fishing with Jordan, where every once in a while you would run across, you know, a multi-ply radial tire, whatever, sitting on the bottom in some of these sandy, deeper holes. And I go, you know, I noticed there's a pattern that some of the holes that we're fishing have these tires in them. I go, what's up with that? And he says, the older fishermen back in the day, before they had the sophisticated electronics like Raymarine, they're like, you know, we don't have ways to mark waypoints, so they put tires there. And in the crystal clear water of St. Joe Bay, they could see these tires in these holes, and they knew those were the ones that they wanted to fish. They had the right depth. They even attracted fish to them, especially flounder and whatnot. And they fished that stuff. That was kind of their markers, if you will, their primitive way of dead reckoning or whatnot. And I just thought, I found that funny. I was like, I don't know if it's good for the environment or not, but they've been here forever, and it's not like they're going to rot away or anything. But he had a couple of, you know, donut holes in some of his favorite sand holes, is all I can say. It's a good fish.
I got him wrapped up. Guess he wanted one.
That's the Skin Series Mirrodine.
God, he inhaled it too.
Yeah, every one of them have been eating it. That's an overslot red.
That's a good fish.
You're gonna have to let him do some surgery.
Yeah.
Because that thing is.
They are eating the heck out of it.
But all I asked Jordan to do is, let's just go trout fishing, and I'll be doggone if those rusty raiders don't show up and make a cameo appearance in every show we do. Somehow there's a healthy redfish fishery in all of the state of Florida. It's crazy. Here we go. Oh, he pulled off.
What was it?
Felt like a trout. Picked up another one though.
Oh, little rat red.
Little red.
Need the net? You got him.
I got him.
Pretty little guy.
Pink. Mercurochrome.
Mercurochrome.
Methylate.
Mercurochrome.
Boy, they eat a bait, don't they?
Yes, sir, they do.
Man, they eat a bait.
He's pretty. Tail lit up.
Upside down, they always calm down.
So you can hold them?
Yeah. Turn them upside down. Don't get any ideas. If you turn me upside down, I'll freak out. I promise you. The trip over to Port St. Joe with Captain Jordan Todd was unbelievable, mostly because of his expertise in the area and the fact that he was a great angler. Now, myself, I didn't look as great because I went through literally a laundry list full of baits that I just don't even want to share with you because I threw so damn many of them, and I don't know if I caught more than 1 or 2 fish on each one. But consistently, Jordan did very well on both the Z-Man 4-inch paddle tails and the Green Lantern. This one really knocked their socks off, especially some of the trout. And then he moved over to the Skin Series MR17 Mirrodine from Mirrorlure. They look a lot alike. Green back, white flaky belly, same thing on the Mirrorlure. It really did the job. Now, the spinning rod outfit that Jordan was using, but he tried out the new Shimano Vanford. This is the C3000. This is the replacement for you guys that were using the Shimano CI4. He also used this Zodius rod. This was a rod I wanted him to try out. It's more of a medium action rod, does a fantastic job with throwing lures or getting them out there great distance in this lure weight, 3/8. 3/8 is great. This is a 1/4 ounce trout eye jig head. When you add the bait to it, it's probably right there at 3/8, maybe even 7/16. So it's a good bet that these are in the sweet spot for this rod. It's a 7-foot rod. I've got it spooled up with 8-pound Power Pro. That's right, 8-pound Power Pro. This is the Super Slick V2. This whole setup and what Captain Jordan was using really was the success story of the day. I mean, he really did put a lot of fish over the side of my boat with this setup and these 2 lures. I hope this type of tackle talk info puts a lot more fish in your boat. When we got to a situation in the tide where it fell off the flat enough, where we're almost about to get hung up and we're on the outside bar, boy, it brings every fish to the outside. And I'm not, I know fishermen love to embellish the truth, but I'm telling you for a fact that we saw a dozen big spawning female trout that had to be between 25 and 30 inches long moving on those outside bars. And we're right here on this big moon, one of the prime time for spawning. And we knew how big those fish were. And it's like, wow, you could catch a really big trout here today.
Nice.
The bay is healthy. Lots of thumping. Lots of thumping.
Lots of thumping. Still a lot of fish. We're losing grass, but fishing is still pretty good.
Fishing's still pretty good here. That's the St. Joe Bay thump today. I think, where did you say we were going to eat tonight?
Indian Pass Raw Bar.
Indian Pass Raw Bar. I think this guy here puts us on our way. Man, that's a healthy one.
That.
Just because I know you have a hard time holding on to these things, I'm going to go ahead and go in and get this one, Jordan.
You can have it. Money shot. I'm not letting it come down to that.
Oh, I can barely get my hand around, man. Woo, I'm trying to get out.
She's good. She is healthy.
Oh.
She inhaled it.
Yes, she did. Now if I can just get it out. Oh, it's barely in there.
Ooh, look at the belly on that one.
Oh,
Look at the belly.
that is a trout. That's a nice trout. That is a good looking trout.
See that belly? She's gonna lay some eggs here soon.
Yep.
That's awesome.
In the water she goes.
CA to a lot of recreational anglers. CA's a grinder, I will say that. He said he was before he ever fished, but fishing the last couple of days with him in some pretty tough conditions. Just nonstop casting, covering water, I mean, hammering it, low light. It was dwindling toward the, late afternoon, and he's still casting, trying to catch one more. And I kind of enjoyed just getting out there and grinding and fishing hard. I mean, power fishing, and that was fun.
Overall, my experience there in St. Joe Bay was unbelievable. The hospitality from some of the restaurants we went there, we went to Pepper's and we went out to the Indian Pass Seafood Company. Unbelievable experiences there, culinary-wise. Really enjoyed it. And I gotta thank Captain Scott Burgess, helped us out with the camera boat.
So this is Murphy. He's a 5.5-year-old English Lab, and he is owner-operator of Saltwater Obsessions.